welcome to my kitchen. So today I want to show you how to make focaccia bread. So you will need, this is like I have the my recipe. So you will need 2.5 cups of bread flour. For that you will add 1¼ teaspoon of kosher salt. And you will need heaping 1 cup of warm water, and for that I already add 2 teaspoons of sugar, granulated sugar, and for that I add 1 teaspoon of dry yeast. And I'm using food processor for this recipe. This dough is a little bit more, has more water, the moisture than regular bread. So if I use a hand mixer, it doesn't really quite come together. So I'm using a food processor, or like you can use your own hand to do this as well, manually. And you will need 1 tablespoon of finely chopped fresh rosemary, 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil for the dough, and to bake the bread you will need 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. I will show you why. It will give the bread a really crispy, like almost, it's like a donut kind of texture, but it's healthier. So last night I already made a dough and ploofed the dough twice. You know, it will double the size, so you will punch it, like you don't like really punch it, but like, you know, get rid of the air. So what you want to do is, I already preheated my oven to 425. Usually when I make the full recipe, it's gonna take about 25 to 30 minutes. It depends on the day, but today I'm cutting down the recipe to half, so we'll see what will happen. I will check the oven about 20 minutes. So for this dough, this has been sitting in the refrigerator for overnight. So I will let it come to room temperature. But what you want to do is you pour your extra virgin olive oil, 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, to baking pan, and you will kind of stretch the dough out. And while it's baking, you will see all the oil, but then while it's baking, it will observe all the oil. So you'll try to, it's easier when the dough is room temperature and has time to relax. So what you want to do is you will stretch the dough and then let it proof one more time. This is the important part. If you forget to proof the dough before you put it into the oven, it will not puff up. So just make sure to proof the dough one more time. Before baking, I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of molten sea salt. For the food processor, I already put 2.5 cup of bread flour and 1¼ teaspoon of kosher salt. And this water and yeast mixture has been sitting for like about 5 minutes, and you will see it will like kind of bubbling up. This is what you want. If yeast doesn't activate like this, your yeast is way too old, so you don't want to use that. Just go ahead to open new package or try buy new one, okay? And then I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. By far, the food processor, making bread with food processor is the easiest way to make bread. It's tacky, but that's what you want. Add your chopped rosemary. I'm gonna add my chopped rosemary at this point. Done. So what you want to do is you want to knead the dough until it gets smooth. The thing that you want to you're looking for is when you stretch the dough, it doesn't break, and you will see the window. That's the sign that your dough is ready to be ploufed. So it's not yet. And as you can see, I'm not adding any flour because I don't want dough to get tough. And some of the chefs tell you to vent out your frustration or anger into the dough, but I don't recommend you do that because it's gonna affect the quality of the your bread. Just, you know, bake the dough or bake when you're happy, or you know, when you want to relax. It's just very meditative. Using the heel of my hands, kind of pushing the dough. Okay, you see? We call this stage window. So you will see the, you know, you can make window out of your dough, and this is the sign that your dough is ready. what you want to do is to form ball. You're like squeezing the dough to make smooth surface. See, it's like very smooth. It's like a silky skin. So for the bowl, you'll put just a teeny bit of oil and just coat the dough all over so it doesn't stick to your saran wrap when you wrap it. So you can place your dough in a warm place, and it's gonna take about like an hour until it becomes the volume, you know, the volume 2 times of the size. So thank you for watching part 1 of making focaccia bread. Part 2, I'm going to show you not only how it will come out from the oven, but then how you can convert the bread to delicious sandwiches. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'm going to see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.